Though the battle to save her planet is over, the war never ends. Hello and welcome to Liam's Lyceum. I'm your host, Liam, aka Himbar, and today I'll be doing a spoiler-free review of Christopher Ruocchio's Queen Amid Ashes. Queen Amid Ashes is a 2021 novella by Christopher Ruocchio in his Sun Eater series. It takes place basically immediately after Howling Dark, and I believe it should be read there, though it was obviously released later. So if you are getting new into the series, this will contain maybe some slight spoilers for Empire Silence and Howling Dark, but not really, and not of any story beyond that. Now, I did say 2021. This did originally release in Sword and Planet by Bane, which was actually edited by Christopher Ruocchio as well. There is a 2022 version standalone, and there will be one appearing in Anderita's books, Queen Amid Ashes and Other Stories, which you actually see on the screen right now. That will be coming out. It might actually be out by the time this video comes out, but or it will be releasing shortly. So this is a novella. It is rather short. It is about the same length as The Lesser Devil, though this one has our main character as Hadrian rather than his brother Crispin. So this one is actually about as good as you would expect from Ruocchio, which is to say it's really darn freaking good. The standalone version is slightly edited. Actually, there's an extra chapter, for example. I believe it is chapter 9 for those curious, if you don't have it in Sword and Planet. There's also an extra essay on the history of House Marlowe, which is pretty interesting as well. It gives you some new insights into some things. And again, this will be appearing in this other version later. But it starts off amid the ashes of Thagura, which was the target of Cielcin plasma and scourging for a decade. The Pale have been driven back now, though, leaving naught but an abattoir behind. If the Cielcin are your thing, this is a good one, especially since it's quite dark, and I think it's a good prep piece for Kingdoms of Death, which is just an abattoir through and through. So, and I had an idea, and I thought when I was reading this actually that the Pale are the real drow of Forgotten Realms or D&D, I guess, fame as a whole. They are more realistic, as in like what would actually happen if you had a race of underground creatures like this. You would get the Cielcin, which are more alien than the drow, and make a lot more sense physically and just with their thought process as well. This one does have that slightly melodramatic, definitely nice rhetoric in the prose. It's kind of poetic as well, as you would expect from Sun Eater. It is very good, and I think Ruocchio actually did a really good job with the pacing in this one. There is nothing I feel like that doesn't belong, and it's a darn good story. I can't go into much, but novellas are good things. I like novellas a lot. In fact, I wish more people would write them these days, though they are getting to get a little bit more popular than they have been in the past decades, since the 60s or something, when they dropped out, or whenever that was, maybe the 70s. So anyways, this is a good one. If you like the Sun Eater, then read Queen Amid Ashes, and again, I'd recommend you reading it after Howling Dark. So go and get it. It's rather cheap. Anyways, it's been Liam with Liam's Lyceum. I'll catch you next time.